Hello, everyone. Welcome to Teji's World. Today, we are talking about a very serious and heartbreaking issue: the trafficking of young Nigerian girls outside Nigeria and Africa. Just recently, 115 girls were rescued and brought back home from Ivory Coast. Many of them were victims of human trafficking, tricked, abused, and exploited far away from their families. This is a painful reality, not just for these girls, but for so many others across Africa. And it's time we talked about it openly. Not just to understand it, but to learn how to protect ourselves, our children, and our communities from it. These 115 girls were trafficked to Ivory Coast under false promises. Many were told they would get jobs in salons, shops, or as house helps. But on getting there, their reality was completely different. They were overworked, mistreated, and in many cases, forced into sex work. So we're just teenagers, 14, 15 years old, with no help and no home to return home. Thankfully, Very Dark Man, Alain Oyema, and the Nigerian government stepped into it and they brought them back home. So let's dive into it properly. Now let's talk about why this is happening. One of the reasons is poverty. The level of poverty is high in Africa. And these human traffickers, they are people we know, and they can be strangers as well. Family members, people we see around our communities. They come in and they lure these young girls. They convince them, they deceive them, they cajole them with offers. And they accept those offers just because they want to come out of poverty. They want to do anything just to make life easy for them and their parents. One of the reasons is poverty. Secondly, we have corrupt system. The Nigerian border is so porous. Immigration officers, some of them are so corrupt. They even connive with these agents to smuggle these young girls out of the country. They are enlightened. They know the fate of these young girls outside Nigeria, but they don't care, some of them. So the corrupt system enables human trafficking. Another one is cultural silence. Some young girls that have gone out and what their experience was different from what was given to them as a promise, they can't even speak up because of shame, stigmatization. So they remain silent. And we know when they speak up, others will learn. But when you don't speak up, they think, oh, all is rosy outside. So cultural silence is one of the reasons why people are not enlightened enough. Last but not the least is lack of awareness. People don't really talk much about this, the fate of young girls being taken out of Nigeria, Africa on the whole. I'm talking about girls of 14 to 15 years being taken out, far away from their parents, far away from their relatives, outside Nigeria, all alone, a country where you don't know anybody. Even as an adult, when you live outside Nigeria, you find it difficult to adapt. Not to talk of a girl of 14 years, 15 years, all alone in the country. You can imagine that. So any job, and these girls are forced into prostitution. They are subjected to work under duress. But if they are actually aware that this is what they will be doing, they won't dare it, but there is no awareness. Now let's dive into this perspective of the effect on these young girls. Remember, I'm talking about young girls of 14 to 15 years being trafficked outside Nigeria and Africa on a whole. These girls are taken out, they don't have basic education, they don't have awareness, they don't have even basic legal backings or legal awareness. They are being subjected into inhumane jobs. They are made to walk around the clock. Those that work in the housemaids, they walk around the clock without being paid or with little or nothing. Most of them are being subjected to prostitution. They can't cry out. They have no legal stay, no legal backing. They are scared, no one to talk to. It's tough living outside Nigeria. Even as an adult with a legal backing, legal stay, you still struggle with a lot of things. Not to talk of a naive girl taken out from the comfort of his home, from the parents, all alone in a stranger's care. They go through a lot. Psychologically, they are damaged. Emotionally damaged. Trauma, depression, everything you can think of. It's a whole lot. I live in abroad, I live in Canada. It's a whole lot when you are outside Nigeria. You get to struggle with a lot of things. So it is something I will advise every young girl, don't dare it. It is not safe. It is better you live in penury with your parents back home than being deceived by an agent who will only work and feed off you. You are being exploited. And when these girls even finally get rescued, they are damaged psychologically, trauma and everything. Some families, they even reject them. They don't want to identify with them. They don't want to have anything to do with them. Why some, they come home with no skill, no basic education, nothing, just empty. You can see all that. Is it really worth it? It is not. Be suspicious and cautious of too good to be true offers. Anyone coming to tell you, oh, I will help you travel, I will arrange your papers for you, I want to get there, you start working and all that, to earn good money, do this. Be very careful. What does that person, or what does that person stand to gain from such offers? Anyone coming to me to giving you heaven on earth promises, they have ulterior motive. They will tell you, I will process your papers for you, I will help you get a job, I'll help you do that. That person has something in the coffer for you. There is something is hiding. Let me tell you something, I live in Canada. There are lots of homeless people around. People that came in without any plan, proper plan. Lots of homeless people, people on drugs, people living from hand to mouth. People even they barely eat, no shelter, nothing. Africans, Nigerians also. Those ones, they came unprepared. They are adults. Then a young girl that is being cajoled will be exploited. Be very, very careful of too good to be true offers. Abroad is not easy. As an adult, you struggle a lot before you will finally find your feet. You get to like 5 to 6 years before you will finally stand on your feet. Stay back home. It is better to live in penury at home than come here and suffer. Educate your daughters. If you have a sibling, a sister, you have a daughter, educate them. Because some of these girls, they don't even inform their parents before they move. Friends lure them into it. Educate your daughters, educate your sisters on the dangers of human trafficking. The world is wicked. It's cold out here. Educate them, let them know the dangers of human trafficking. Yeah, do not give out your daughters or your sisters to any stranger, even relatives, except a very trusted relative. Even at that, you still have to be very careful. Do not give out your sister, your sibling, your female sibling to anyone with the promise, oh, I'm helping her, I'm helping you take her abroad to help the family. It is not safe. Be careful of that. Then, if eventually you want to, always verify for trusted agents. You can consult with the NAPTIP. Consult them because they know they know verified agents that they work with. Verify with NAPTIP, and also search, go online, make inquiries. That is the last option if you eventually want to go. But to me, I will say keep your sibling at home, keep your daughters at home. If they are going, you can go as a family. Now let's talk about the role governments can play to curb this menace of human trafficking. I know some government agencies like NAPTIC, they are on top of the game. Kudos to them. Government should enact tougher laws, stringent laws against human traffickers and their sponsors. They should be made to face the laws. Border control. It will be a good thing if our borders are being controlled properly. Immigration system, they need to be on top of their game. It shouldn't be all about what is being brought into the country. What about the human beings, the young girls being taken out of the country, being smuggled out of the country? They should up their games. In so doing, there will not be any loophole. Our girls will be safe, protected. Let's bring another angle to it. Government should create enough public awareness. How should it be done? Create jingles in televisions, radios. People should be enlightened on dangers of traveling abroad. Not just about these young girls alone, even as an adult also. What are you traveling abroad for? Is it for schooling or for jobs? You should have a concrete reason why you are traveling abroad. Do you have it at hand now or just on promises? Let there be so much public awareness on this issue on ground. Life is not all about I'm traveling abroad. What are you doing there? Can you live comfortably there? Will your rights be trampled upon? Can you speak out? Do you have enough awareness of the legal system of the country you are traveling to? Do you have legal backings? These are things our people should be educated on, not just I want to travel abroad. Job creation. Government should create enough job opportunities. You can see the cause of this menace is desperation. When there are enough jobs, people are gainfully employed. No one will be thinking of or jumping about all on promises, fairy tale. Let there be enough job opportunities. People gainfully employed. No one will be thinking of running abroad. We still have more girls outside, aside this 115 that was just rescued yesterday. We still have thousands of girls around African countries, around our neighboring continents and all that. So all hands should be on deck. Let's help save our young girls. Not just girls, even young boys, youths. Let's help salvage this situation. If you find my video impactful, like, subscribe to my channel, and also drop a comment. Suggest more ways how we can help stop this menace ravaging our system, destroying the lives of our young girls. Our young boys also are not left out. Drop a comment in the section. Let's see how governments, let's be interactive in our comment section. Drop more points on how we can stop this menace going on in our system. I will see you in the next one. Bye.